What's going on, everyone? Talen here, and welcome to another uniform review video. Alright, so in this one we're going to be going over War Machine's new uniform. So here we have War Machine's Infinity War uniform. Looking pretty badass. I really like how it translated into the game here. This uniform, yeah, is looking pretty nice. So his uniform bonus is going to be a 60% activation rate when hit, though. I usually don't like the activations when hit kind of mechanic. It's a little bit worse, of course, than the when hitting, but he gets a 10% all attack increase for 7 seconds, which is pretty nice. And then he gets a physical damage attack, basically 60% of his physical attack, in terms of a minigun that will kind of pop out of his shoulder and shoot the enemies. It does say fires continuously, but I did do a skill preview, of course, already, and it only does 2 shots, so it's not really very long at all. I thought it might fire for that 7 seconds that you have the all attack increase, but it doesn't seem like it. And then, of course, this refreshes every 10 seconds, so it's not too bad. So pretty much only going to have 3 seconds of downtime. Well, that is if you're getting hit, and of course you prefer not to get hit, but he does have a little bit of protection in that regard. So let's take a look at the skills here, and then as you can see, this is the protection I was talking about. You do get a guard hit for 8 hits for 8 seconds on his repulsor shot here, so that's really nice. So definitely, while you have your guard up, if you do get hit, of course there's a chance for the uniform to proc, so that's really nice. And of course it's going to help out in his survivability, which War Machine definitely needs help in survivability. Well, he needed help in everything, so yeah, this addresses part of his issue. And then we have the other skills here with no other real effects from the skill itself, but now it's time to look at the actual skill animations, and that's where we're going to see some very nice changes for War Machine here. Alright, so his first skill here does just kind of like a spinning barrage of gunshots there, so not too bad. It's a pretty quick animation, so yeah, but no real protection on the skill itself. Second skill here, again, no real protection on it, but it's a pretty cool looking skill. Again, you have some more gunshots going off, and he just flies into the air and keeps shooting them. Alright, so the third skill here, we get our guard against hit, and then it looks pretty much, not exactly the same, but very similar to Punisher's uniform, Punisher's Legacy uniform. And it also does the same effect. It gives a guard against hits. And now we'll move on to the fourth skill. So here is our first iframe, which is really nice. Again, it's looking exactly the same or very similar to Punisher's uniform, just a little bit less movement. No, actually the movement still looks about the same as well. But Punisher's new uniform was really nice, so if that damage translates over here to War Machine, then he's going to be doing some good damage as well. And then, yeah, his fifth skill, that skill's looking pretty nasty. We've got a lot of hits going off here, a lot of AoE. It is an iframe, so this skill is really, really strong. It does take a second for him to get into the iframe, so you could probably get knocked out of it, but I'd say it'd be pretty tough, actually, because it goes off really quickly. But yeah, it looks like you're going to be getting some massive damage out of this fifth skill here. And then, since he has 2 iframes and that guard against hit, he's definitely going to have a massive bump in survivability, so you can pretty much just chain to iframe, boom, change to the next iframe, and then you can keep your guard up. So you're probably going to actually want to have your guard up, so towards the end of the guard, you're going to jump into that fifth skill, so you still have the guard in case you get hit while you're launching up. Then when the fifth skill ends, you could pop back into the fourth skill, and then maybe the third skill will be off of cooldown, so you can get your guard again, or you might have to kite around a little bit. But either way, I'm really liking War Machine's uniform as well. I'm probably going to pick this one up. I haven't tier 2'd War Machine yet, so I'm probably going to tier 2 him and grab this uniform is what I think my plan is. I just need to see how many uniforms I can actually buy. But yeah, this is definitely on my list of uniforms that I want to get from this update here. So yeah, overall this is a must buy if you have War Machine at tier 2. Way better than any of his other uniforms. Skill changes are awesome. Survivability looks like it's going to be a lot better. Definitely going to be able to chain together those iframes and the guard. So yeah, really liking War Machine's new uniform. So that's going to be kind of my initial thoughts on the uniform here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and of course I will catch you in the next one.